Hello everyone and welcome back to the Gaming Droid and welcome back to modern Skyblock 3. So, as you can see, I have done some rearranging. So we have resources, diamonds, emeralds, all of the stuff I'd collected, all of those gems I collected from crushing things, I have put through here. We've got some cobalt alchemical dust that we made by accident a while ago. All of our resources, including metals and things, have gone into here. I think we're actually out of iron. Huh. I did not realise we were out of iron. I did put some iron on to cook. We've got mob drops, which includes ancient cores, archaic bricks, bat wings, hearts, rods, sulphur. All the stuff that mobs drop. Skeleton skulls actually do have some interesting use. If we smash them up on a crushing table, we get gunpowder from them. And we can smash up... Pretty much every head gives us gunpowder if we smash it up on a table. So they've added additional ways for you to get gunpowder. We've got our blocks chest, so we've got dried bricks, we've got mud bricks, we've got rainbow bricks and lava bricks. That won't be in there. We've got lots and lots of stone because I did some stone mining in the past. We've got our organics chest, so saplings, foods, overgrowth seeds, cactus, all that sort of things. We've got our gems chest for the unfamiliar gems that we can't use yet. And we've got our random crap chest that's full of random crap. And we also have our Yabba barrel. I did do some survivalist fishing between episodes, and I'm going to show you why I did survivalist fishing between episodes. Because this is where I was doing my survivalist fishing. This is what I got. So, a couple of things I wanted. I wanted leather. We can get leather by drying rotten flesh, but I wanted some leather. I also wanted a jungle sapling. And these fish help as well, because you'll see not eaten, what does it taste like? Basically, there is a mod in here where every 25 foods you eat give you a bonus heart. So all of those different kinds of fish will be beneficial. Beneficial, see. Ha 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 ha. Now, for those of you who... well, I'll give you a clue as to what I'm about to do. I have a problem with fuel. I keep running out of fuel. I have a stone hatchet, which has a firewood binding, so it now has auto smelt. I created a second stone hatchet and gave a cactus tool rod to define it, so I can actually see which one's which. This one has auto smelt on it. I fished because fishing gets me a jungle sapling. I'm sure most of you can see where I'm going with this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So there we go. We've got a nice big collection. Now, this should turn to charcoal. Yep. So I got 7 charcoal. Not massively good. You just have to find out which one is the right one to right-click. So it wasn't the flue at the front, which means you. Nope. You. No, come on. Ah, is it because there is a torch in the way? Basically, if you put a 4x4, there we go. And now, if I use the vines to my advantage, I can get all the way up here. Cut a couple of blocks out so that we've got somewhere to stand. And this is my tip to make sure you don't take damage. Cut these 3 blocks out from here. And then there's that one. And then we can slide down or drop down, and there's that one. And that was just under a stack of charcoal. So I think this is a pretty decent way for us to basically negate any more fuel problems we had. If you were playing kitchen sink mode, there's other ways to negate your fuel problems. But when you're not playing kitchen sink mode, I think this is a pretty decent way to negate any fuel problems you might have in the game. Is a auto smelt axe, which you saw me make before. It's just lava, wood, and blaze powder. So nothing particularly difficult to make. No. Cut this one first. Then do this. Oh, seriously? There is one block that well, that was frustrating. So let's eat some of these fish because they count towards our types of food eaten. Let's just grab the stone. What's the easiest way up? This side, I believe. We'll go up. No, up. Up, up. There we go. Now we're not getting enough saplings back, I think, to make this worthwhile, unfortunately. But we can always use our grafter. We do have a grafter. And I think we can make grafters as well. What's the recipe for a grafter? No, we can't make grafters. Can we make any kind of grafter? Yes, if we gain access to bronze grafters when we get to forestry. Okay, so we did get 5 saplings back there, but now we've got stacks of fuel and can quite easily get more fuel. I can go in mob drops, and then charcoal can go in here, although actually we'll take a stack of charcoal with us to go and put in our smelteries. And there we go, we have plenty of fuel now, which is a big benefit, a big plus. We can actually, you know, use fuel much more freely now that we've got an auto smelt axe. Excellent, so let's put the auto smelt axe away, we don't need him just now. So, where were we and what were we up to? So that's our fuel dealt with. Oh yeah, I wanted to make some item frames. So that's why we got the leather out of here. Let's grab our leather from our mob's chest. And let's make some item frames. Need a few more sticks. I've got a stick in there. Still open these? Yes, we can. So you are the blocks chest. You are the mob drops chest. We can represent that with a creeper head. You are the resources chest. What represents resources? Don't know why you're in there. Tertius. Actually, no. Let's just put something cheap. Gold nugget. To represent that you are the chest that contains things like metal. And we'll grab some wood from in here, get some more sticks going. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. Should have done 6 to start with, but that's fine. And we end up even with a spare leather. So this is random nonsense chest. So I'm looking for, I tell you what, the dimlit packet, because it's got the question mark in it on it. That's not a bad one for random nonsense. I don't know if I'll actually even be able to do this because... Yeah, I can't actually do that because of the fact I drop the gems immediately the moment I try and pick them up. So let's represent that with... Let's do a yellow garnet. You are a gem at least. And organic stuff can be represented by our compressed cactus. There we go. So now we have our storage all set up and done. And now we know where everything needs to go, which is great. We can put away all of our stuff because we know where it all needs to go. Water bottles don't stack, which means they can go into our non-stacking barrel. along with all the other stuff that doesn't stack. Organic stuff in the organics barrel. Mob drops in the mob drops barrel. Blocks in the block barrel. And random crap in the random crap barrel. There we go. So that's all sorted out. Now, from here on in, we need to do some other bits and pieces to roll through. So over in better storage, we do need to make obsidian. We do need to make the compactor and the controller. Oh, by the way, I found out what the stone junk box is for. The stone junk box is basically a very big storage container for very cheap, but you can't actually look at anything in it. You can only see 16 completely random items. So one thing we want to do is actually start working towards a smeltery. Now, you can melt down stone in the porcelain melter and get seared brick. The issue with melting down stone in the porcelain melter is you melt it down one stone at a time, and it's very, very slow. So I've got a little trick for you guys, because I'll show you. I'll show you. Boop. 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 So the problem you have with putting stone in here is if you put a stone in here, it doesn't want to melt it. I'm sure you can melt stone in the melter. Or have they actually locked that because I'm playing on the... Yeah, you can melt stone in a porcelain melter. Porcelain melter. Yeah, that's the one I've got. Item can't be... Wait, what? I looked this up and it said it could be melted. Can I melt cobblestone? No. So what I was going to say is normally you can melt down one at a time, but if you make yourself a hammer cast, then you can actually make a hammerhead and that counts as 8. And you can melt down 8 at a time. But actually no, that's been locked. Huh. It says you can do it, but you can't do it. It says you can do it with lava, but apparently not. Huh. So that's that plan gone. Okay, so in which case we should really get to work on basic farming. So snad, compressed snad, and soul snad. For that we need to do the soul sand quest from basic resources. Soul sand requires freezing sandy netherrack. So what do we need for sandy netherrack? We need netherwort, sand, and netherrack. Where do we get netherwort from? Infusing grass with spider eyes. Now I think we do have a netherwort. Unfortunately we can't grow netherwort without soul sand, so we're going to have to surrender our netherwort. Anyway. There we go. Sand. And we need one piece of netherrack. We should have one piece of netherrack. Excellent. So we can make ourselves some sandy netherrack. I'm assuming this recipe needs everything in the correct place. Yes, 4 sandy netherrack. And we have in our miscellanea... Nope, in our blocks chest we have a freezer, which we can put down here for now. And we can freeze the sandy netherrack. Out of curiosity, what happens if I do that? Yes, so as actually each slot has its own speed and its own thing, so it's best to spread it out between slots. That's fine. Soul sand, soul sand. So that's the soul sand quest complete. Bouncy pads, whatever. So over in farming, snad, compressed snad, and soul sand. For this we need some bone meal. And we can go and look up snad. Snad is that one. Compressed snad is just 9 snad, so 9 snad, and soul snad is like that. Compressed snad. There we go, 1 of each. And we can claim a loot bag. which gets us some more experience drops, which is fine. Worms can be obtained by tilling grass. They create farmland, so we need to make a item we can till with. We actually don't need to make an item we can till with. We've got an item we can till with. Then we can turn this back because it will be able to turn back into grass, and then we can retill it and get more worms. Yay! We do need to get plenty of dirt though, so there is a large amount of dirt that we need to make. Luckily I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for making dirt. We just need to grow a pumpkin at some point. Come on, there you go, so you can turn back into grass. Mob drop, mob drop, mob drop. And a loot bag. Organic, ooh, pumpkin seeds, nice. Mob drop, mob drop. Blocks and blocks. So that is the worm. The worm gives us access to some farmland. Ooh, plenty of different kinds of food. I like that. There we go. All sorts of different foods for us to eat, which is great. That can go in organic as well. Resources. Crop sticks is easy enough. We just need some sticks, and we can make some crop sticks. There we go. We have crop sticks. And some more experience droplets. We now have 2 stacks of experience droplets. So the next up quests we have to do are the spores, the tier 1 seeds, the analyzer, the duplicator, the watering can, and the irrigation system. So spores, you can crossbreed carrots and potatoes on mycelium to get spores. So we require mycelium. How do we get mycelium? I'm guessing, yeah, life infusion. 4 mushrooms, life infused on dirt to get mycelium. Do I really care about that right now? Not really. I don't care massively about mycelium at the moment. Instead, I'm just going to make a little... Actually, I'm not even going to bother irrigating it. I'm just going to make a little farm area over here using my worm. And I'm going to show you a way that I'm going to make a lot of dirt. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, actually just 1 to be fair. And bone meal. Now we have tons of bone meal. We get bones all the time. I mean, we've got 41 rib bones, and each of these turns into 5 bones. So we've almost got 5 stacks of bone over there. Now we could level these up, etc, etc, etc. But I just want a pumpkin. Like so. Oh, not quite fully grown yet. There we go. And then we want some snow, which we have. And we want some stone and some glass. We're just going to chisel the stone to make it into something that looks a little bit prison-like. And where are we going to put you? We're going to put you over here. Why not? And then breaking it was also stupid. And pumpkin on top. There we go. So we now have and we need a shovel, which isn't going to be difficult. We will make ourselves a shovel pattern, add it to the chest, and then we'll go shovel head, and tool rod, and we need one bit of wood. And now we can make ourselves a shovel. And now we can just get a lot of snow very, very, very quickly. There we go. Now the reason we want snow is because we can do this. Use, heavy snow, recipe, heavy snow, and then whoop, and this will become dirt. It becomes coarse dirt, but yeah, it becomes dirt given a little bit of time. And you can see how, compared with the process we went through before using the combustion chamber, things like that, this is, I mean, that's 16 dirt in less than a minute. And what we can do then is throw the dirt down here. And it is coarse dirt, so it's not going to get covered in grass. But if we whap it with a hoe, it becomes normal dirt. And there we go. We now have a really, really easy way to grind dirt. And we can just really, really quickly, unless the snowman walks across and gets in the way, get ourselves loads and loads of snow, loads of heavy snowballs. And then I think actually what we can do is we can just tap K on all of these. Yeah, we can just use the K key to make them into blocks. So the K key turns things into blocks for you in the inventories available. So yeah, and when we make this into a better spade, we'll get access to more dirt. So let's have a look at some of the other things it wants us to make. It wants us to make a watering can. That might be useful. So let's have a look at the watering can recipe. 4 stone and a bowl. Well, would you believe we've been getting bowls? And we've got stone. We've even got stone on us. So 4 stone and a bowl. Done. Ooh, and Akashic Tome. Akashic Tomes are great. They contain all the books, although this one doesn't contain any of the books. So you can put all the other books in the Akashic Tome, but that one's empty. Irrigation system. Wooden water tank, wooden irrigation channel, and a sprinkler. Wooden water tank is just wood. That's not difficult. Like that. Wooden water tanks, excellent. A wooden irrigation channel. I'm going to guess that's like that? No? Irrigation channel is... oh, a square of... okay. So this is from Agricraft. I do quite like the Agricraft sprinkler system. The only issue is the actually getting water into it. So we need quite a bit of iron. I have got iron on, or put iron on to cook over here. I'm not sure if we have enough iron, but I did put some iron on to cook over there, so... and 1 sprinkler. A chest upgrade. Upgrade a colossal chest to the next tier when having all required items in your inventory. Oh, cool. So we can actually upgrade colossal chests using that. Nice. Blocks, 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 blocks. Mob drops. Blocks, blocks. Blocks, blocks. Resources, resources. Easy peasy. Next thing is duplicating shears. So these are actually really useful because these can be used to duplicate upgraded plants. I often use these when I'm doing so. 3 iron and 2 sticks. 1, 2, 3. And we need some more sticks, so that's fine. Iron shears and turn them into clippers. So those allow you to duplicate plants really very easily indeed. But for now I'll put them away in there. Analyzing seeds. So we need a seed analyzer and an agricultural journal. The seed analyzer is 3 sticks, a slab, 2 wood. Is that it? Doesn't it need glass? Oh, it does need glass. The glass was hiding. So let's grab some wood. And we need a stone slab, which we have. And that gets us our seed analyzer. And then agricultural journal, which is a book, 4 seeds and 4 crop sticks. A book. Now, a book's probably going to be slightly problematic unless I got some books. Huh. So I think I'm going to need to make sugarcane. Because, yep, standard paper recipe. Although, sawdust or rice as well. Huh, do I have rice seeds? Pumpkin seeds, fluffy seeds, potato seeds, beet seeds, hemp seeds. Nope, so I'm going to have to go down some of the tier 1 seeds, carrots and sugarcane. So we have carrots, potato seeds. We don't have carrot seeds. Oh. So let's have a look at carrots. Carrots are just carrot seeds. Carrot seeds are seeds and potato seeds. Okay, so that's fine. Seeds and potato seeds. And then sugarcane is seeds and beet seeds. Okay, so we want that set up, and we need a little bit of sand. So we need seeds. No, we need normal seeds in this bit here. And then we need potato seeds here, and this will get us carrots. And we need beet seeds here. And sand in the center there. Come on, there we go. And this will get us sugarcane, which will allow us to complete another quest. This plant cannot grow here. Why? Can this plant not grow here? This plant is fertile and can grow. Plant is fertile and can grow. Potato seeds, this plant is not, yes, this plant cannot grow here. Farmlet. The potatoes are confused. Yes, you can. Oh, won't grow with the current light level. Oh, okay. There we go. So shift dancing gives them additional growth ticks, which means they have an additional chance to procreate. Come on. Do I have a watering can on me? I do. Let's grab as much of this as we can. And then we can water and shift. Water them and shift dance for them. Come on, potatoes, carrot seeds. Yay! Is that carrot? That's wheat. God damn you. Carrot seeds. Yay! And that's a quest done. Tier 1 seeds. And we can also make paper. And we have a spare leather, which is great. We actually did keep a spare leather. So we can make a book with our paper. And we can surround it with basic seeds and with crop sticks. And we can make another book. So now we have our seed analyzer and our agricultural tome, and now when we analyze seeds it will tell us what skill level that seed is, which is great. So we're working into farming quite quickly. Bounce pads and lamps. Fair enough. Bounce pads can go away and lamps can go away. And now it's things to do with, like, once we get down to mystical flowers, we'll be able to do mystical flora. Once we get all the way up to tier 15 seeds, we'll be able to do another one. Automation, which is what we're going to look at next time. We need to do spikes and vector plates, but for that we need iron, so I'll do some iron grinding in the meantime. And where do we get the smeltery? That is the major question. A true blacksmith. Ah, we have to get a true blacksmith before we can get smeltery. Fair enough. Fair enough. So what I'll do is I will do some grinding for basic resources, things like iron and other bits and pieces that we need for the basic elements of automation, because we need vector plates, which require iron, and we also want some obsidian, and we want wood, stone, gold. We want some iron for the bonsai pots. So we've got some bits and pieces that we need to get doing. So I will get some iron, I will get some dirt, I will get just some stuff going in the meantime, stuff that you've seen me do that isn't particularly interesting, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. I've been the Game Droid, and this has been Modern Skyblock 3. Bye-zy-bye, everybody.